piano, forte, crescendo, decrescendo, vibrato. These are dynamics in singing. Hi there, this is Osi Williams at Vocal Dawn Training Center. We will be dealing with singing dynamics today. We have basically 5 singing dynamics that we must employ as singers, even if we're singing individually or as a choir. Now, talking about singing individually, we have notated dynamics. Notated dynamics. This has to do with sheet music. Is that okay? Sheet music. When you see your sheet music, you have something like PP, you have where they put PP there, or you have P, or you have F, you have FF. When we talk about P, we're talking about piano. Piano. Piano means to sing soft. Piano means to sing soft, okay? And forte, which is F, it means to sing loud. So when you have PP, it means sing very soft. When you have FF, it means to sing very loud. So for instance, if I want to sing a song like this, all right, as an opera singer or as a classical singer, all right, I will need to employ some form of vibrato here, okay, and I'll sing like this. It's like a symphony, just keep listening, and pretty soon you start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece under a melody. Each one of us. Oh, it's glorious. Now, in that chorus, I employed forte, I employed piano. There are some segments where I sang soft, there are some segments where I sang very soft, and some segments where I sang loud, and some segments I also sang very loud. And I also added a little crescendo there. All right, so we'll move on to ambient dynamics. When we say ambient dynamics, we're talking about the surrounding environment. This is a consensus, unspoken consensus between the character or the performer and the surrounding environment. All right, concern about the volume which that character is going to produce. So for instance, if I'm in an interview, all right, and I'm asked to do a song, any song that I love, all right, and I want to pick this song, I cannot just start singing like this. It's like a symphony. No, that is quite loud. Is that okay? I will start from my chest voice, okay? It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and then I move on, and pretty soon you start to figure out your part. My volume increases now, and there are melodies. All right, so your volume begins to what? Increase gradually. All right, from beginning to the end. So that is what we call, and you find that mostly in R&B singing. Okay, and then from there we move on to timbral dynamics. Okay, we'll move on to timbral dynamics, but before we go to timbral dynamics, I want us to deal with registral dynamics. When we talk about registral dynamics, we're talking the register that is most comfortable for a singer. So every singer will produce a louder volume at the register where he or she is most comfortable at. So for a contralto singer, all right, a contralto singer will produce more volume singing low and less volume singing high, while a soprano singer will produce more volume singing high and low volume singing low. Is that okay? So for instance, watch me while I do this. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening. You will notice that keep listening is what? Louder than what? It's like a symphony. That is how you sing better at your most comfortable register. All right, and then we quickly move on to timbral dynamics. Talks about the genetic makeup of your vocal instrument. The genetic makeup of your vocal instrument. All right, so if someone's voice is, if your vocal cords are longer, all right, you definitely will produce more sound, especially at your own register, all right, at your most comfortable register rather, all right. And then if your vocal cords are shorter, then you are going to produce softer sound at your most comfortable register. All right, everyone sounds different. We might be 5 alto singers, we might be 10 soprano singers, and still sound differently. This is because of our genetic makeup. So for instance, in classical music, a lyric tenor singer will definitely produce softer sound than a dramatic tenor singer. It's as simple as that. All right, and then we'll move on from there to textural dynamics. All right, textural dynamics. What about textural dynamics? We're talking about the number of singers in an ensemble. So for instance, the mass choir, those in the mass choir will be able to produce better dynamics than those in a trio or in a quartet. All right, it's that simple. But now we're talking about number. Okay, the more the number, the better the dynamics being produced. All right, so always remember, when we're talking about singing dynamics, you have to work with your piano, you have to work with forte, you have to work with crescendo, and you have to work with decrescendo. And for classical music especially, you have to work with vibrato. All right, so I'm going to sing this same song, all right, so that I can employ a little bit of all that we've talked about, especially when it comes to your piano, forte, crescendo, and so on. All right, let me go back to that thinking. It's like a symphony, just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start, crescendo, to figure out your part, the crescendo. Everyone plays a piece, forte, and there are melodies. Each one of us, oh,